Hey my gorgeous Pisces. So apologies for me not pulling the winner for the competition that I ran 2 weeks ago. So I'm going to continue the competition until Sunday. So this Sunday the 19th. My grandson's going to pull someone's name out of the bowl to celebrate his baby brother coming on Sunday. Well, he better be here on Sunday. So we're all excited, if you can't see. I'm very excited. So I'm going to dive straight in using my empowerment deck. I want to get these out just in case I get a phone call and I've got to run and it's coming early. Pisces, we are in the middle of a karmic exchange. I did forget to tell you then about the competition though. If you do want to be involved and you want to win the 30-minute video call live reading with me, personal, all you need to do is write in the comments on YouTube, I'm ready for this. So back into your reading. So we've got that karmic ending. There's a karmic ending or a karmic lesson being learnt this week. We are realizing what we put out comes back. Whether that be good, karma is not always a bitch. You know what I mean? It's just the law of balance. Sometimes we live with a lot of karmic lessons. I've had my ass kicked the last 2 years, you know, so you're going through some kind of karmic lesson. And the challenge is it hurts. You don't feel happy. We've got heartbreak, you know, and when I say that, it could be like suppressed grief. This could be from childhood. This could be from, you know, you've got some kind of healing that needs to come up. It's karmic because it's holding you back. It's holding you back. So there's a need to cut the cord to whatever is hurting you. There's a need to stop whatever it is that's hurting you. Could be an argument or, you know, it could be an energy of healing. Because once you've done that, once you realise what it is, and you probably know what it is as I'm saying it, you get the major congratulations card. It's like, yeah, they finally got it. They finally realised that that was a karmic lesson that they were just replaying over and over and over again. You know, and sometimes it comes in a different person, different gift wrap, do you know what I mean? But the same cycle going over and over again. So the trump card is the congratulations. You've been given your energy wings. It's now time to use the gifts and strengths that these wings carry to provide guidance and empowerment to yourself and others. Your experiences are your qualifications. So it is something that you've experienced. And I feel like the qualification is the fact that you're learning this karmic lesson. You're realising what has been holding you back, this cycle. Recent past, abandoned and lonely. Someone may have left. Or you may be feeling abandoned. You may, you know, there may have been a loss. You may be feeling like you have nobody. You don't know what to do. You don't know who to turn to. But the hand of the divine is saying, you know, take my hand. I'm going to lead you in the right direction. I'm going to guide you the right way. I'm going to take you towards the people that won't make you feel like that. Or I'm going to take you back and we're going to sort this out. You know, not if it's toxic relationship or abusive. Hell no. This karmic lesson has got to stop. There could have been abandonment issues when you were younger, you know, that have carried on through life. So then every time you love someone, they seem to like run away. That's the karmic lesson. See, we've got some kind of conflict, but I feel like this is internalized conflict. You don't know what to do. You could actually be fighting or arguing with someone at the moment, and it's causing heartbreak. You don't want to fight with them. You don't want to argue with them. So how do you deal with it? You know, the congratulations is you realising how you deal with it. The hand of the divine is saying there's a spiritual element to this. There's a easier way of dealing with this. Try not to get into that internalized conflict and kind of fuck your own head up. Do you know what I mean? But you're definitely dealing with some kind of conflict. Conflicted energies, conflicted emotions. Shall I do it? Shall I not? Shall I reach out? Shall I not? Going forward, we've got healing hands. I do feel like you do have a lot of spirit around you at the moment. I feel like the hands of spirit are on you, trying to keep you calm whilst you sort this out. You know, whilst you sort your head out and you decide what you want to do with this. You may even go towards like Reiki or something like that. But if you feel like this week that you just want to rest, you're going to be receiving healing from spirit. The healing hands are being put upon you. This situation is going to be healed. Your power is connection. It's to not lose that connection with yourself. You should always have that connection with yourself. And for many years, I didn't have that connection with myself because I was a people pleaser. You know, it were all, I grew up in care, so back in them days it wasn't like it is now. You know, I was in there with like, I don't even know how many girls were in there at one time, like 50, 60, but I was in secure units where there was only like 3 of us, you know, and it weren't a nice place. But I learned to kind of mask, I learned to fight, I learned to be loud, I learned to scrap, do you know what I mean? But then as I got older, I've always been intuitive, and I learned that that connection with myself comes first before anybody else. You should never lose that connection with yourself, because at the end of the day, the only person who's never gonna ever abandon you, because even in death, in life, people have got to leave, you know, but you have always got you. So don't abandon yourself. You know, don't abandon. I keep stop looking at camera instead. I keep looking over here. Don't abandon yourself. This week is about connecting back to your energy, Pisces. The outside influence to that is knowledge. You're learning a massive lesson, a massive karmic lesson in all this. It's in your Akashic records. It's now. The time is now for this. Hopes and fears from spirit. The need for balance. That you gain balance over this situation. We stop clinging to certain things, whether that be anger or whether that be a person, and we just rest. It's just take the time to rest and sort this inner conflict out before you sort the situation out. Yeah, you may feel that this week you're just going to have that invisibility cloak on. I'm just going to hermit. I'm going to keep myself to myself. I don't want to get into conflict with anybody. Do you know what I mean? I'm just going to keep my thoughts to myself, and I'm just going to decide what I really want. What I really want, not what anyone else really wants, what I really want, because your outcome is the Queen. You're sitting there on your throne. It's like, I'm not fighting, my sword is on the wall, it's there if I need it. The books of knowledge are now shut. You've learnt some kind of lesson, and look, the scales are now balanced. Back in Queen or King mode. You are your main connection this week. So I love you lots and lots and lots. I'm sending you lots of love.